Welcome to Wealth Echelon. Hello and welcome. Do you ever feel like you're on the outside looking in when it comes to investing? It can feel like a complex world filled with confusing jargon and so-called experts, leaving you feeling stuck and unsure of the first step. That feeling of paralysis, the fear of making a costly mistake, is the single biggest obstacle that keeps most ordinary people from ever building real, lasting wealth. But what if I told you the most effective path, the one quietly endorsed by legendary investors like Warren Buffett, isn't about complexity, but about radical simplicity? What if you could build a powerful, wealth-generating machine with a clear, straightforward plan that you can set, automate, and understand even as a complete beginner? Today, I am handing you that exact plan. This is the complete, no-nonsense playbook designed to take you from a financial starting point of zero to your first major milestone, $100,000. This isn't about chasing speculative stocks or gambling on trends. This is a durable, data-backed strategy built on the power of simple, low-cost ETFs. We will cover the three crucial phases. Phase 1 is building your unshakable financial foundation, where we'll cover the 4 essential steps to take before you invest a single dollar. Phase 2 is constructing your wealth engine, where we'll dive into the exact ETFs to buy, the accounts to use, and how to structure your portfolio. And Phase 3 is all about acceleration, where we'll learn how to put the entire system on autopilot and supercharge your progress. This is the last guide you'll need to watch on this topic for a long time. So, let's build your future. First, a very important disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Investing always involves risk. Please do your own research and consider consulting with a certified financial professional to create a plan that fits your personal situation. Phase 1, the unshakable foundation. Before you can build wealth, you must create a stable base. You wouldn't build a skyscraper on sand, and you shouldn't start investing on a shaky financial footing. This means completing 4 non-negotiable steps first. Step 1, the financial audit. To chart a course, you must know your starting position. This means calculating your net worth. Simply subtract your total liabilities, what you owe, from your total assets, what you own. This isn't about judgment, it's about empowerment. Knowing your starting point is the first step to controlling your destination. This number is your honest baseline from which we will measure your incredible progress. Step 2, the freedom budget. A budget isn't a financial straitjacket, it's your written plan for freedom. It gives you control, telling your money exactly where to go instead of you wondering where it went. To do this effectively, you must track your spending for a month using an app or a simple spreadsheet to find your financial leaks. The 50-30-20 framework is a powerful starting point for your plan. 50% of your take-home pay for your absolute needs, 30% for your wants, and a non-negotiable 20% for savings and investments. That 20% is the offensive line in your financial game plan. It's the money that will actively build your future. This isn't about cutting out lattes. It's about controlling the big wins to ensure you have capital to invest. Step 3, eliminate high-interest debt. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards, is a wealth-destroying emergency. It's an anchor that actively pulls you backward. Think of it this way. Paying off a $5,000 credit card at 22% interest in the first year alone saves you over $1,100 in interest. That's a guaranteed return you simply cannot find anywhere else. Choose a strategy that works for you. The avalanche method has you pay off the highest interest rate first, saving you the most money. The snowball method has you pay off the smallest balance first, giving you powerful psychological momentum. The best plan is the one you stick with, so choose one and commit to the incredible freedom of becoming debt-free. Step 4, build your emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your emergency fund is your personal insurance policy against chaos. Your goal is to save 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. This money must be kept safe and liquid in a high-yield savings account. It should never be invested because its job is to be there when you need it, protecting your actual investments from being sold in a panic. This fund buys you the ability to think clearly during a crisis instead of making rash, fear-based decisions. It's the fund that lets you say, I can handle this, instead of, I'm ruined when life throws you a curveball. With this solid foundation in place, you are now truly ready to go on the offensive. Phase 2, the accumulation engine. This phase is about putting your money to work systematically using our simple and powerful 3 ETF portfolio. First, it's crucial to use the right accounts to maximize your growth through massive tax advantages. Your investment journey should follow a clear priority list, often called a waterfall. Contribute to your 401k up to the employer match. Think of this as your employer giving you a 50 or 100% return on your money, instantly. It's the best deal in the entire world of finance. Don't leave this free money on the table. Your contributions here are often pre-tax, which lowers your taxable income for the year. Max out a Roth IRA. Think of this as a golden ticket from the government. You invest after-tax money, and in return, every single dollar it earns grows and can be withdrawn in retirement completely tax-free. Over decades, this tax-free growth can be worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Contribute to a health savings account if eligible. This is a pro-level tool with a triple tax advantage. Your contribution is tax-deductible, it grows tax-free, and you can withdraw it tax-free for medical expenses. It's an incredible vehicle for both health and wealth. Return to your 401k and max it out. After maxing out your other tax-advantaged accounts, go back to your 401k and contribute more up to the annual limit set by the IRS. Now, what do we buy inside these powerful accounts? Our 3 pillars of wealth. Think of it like building a championship team. Pillar 1, the U.S. growth engine, example VTI. This is your portfolio star striker, responsible for most of your growth. With a single share, you become a co-owner of over 3,500 American companies. Because it's market cap weighted, it means you're always automatically most invested in the biggest winners like Apple and Microsoft, without having to guess who they will be. Its incredible diversification protects you from any single company's failure. Pillar 2, the global diversifier, example VXUS. This is your versatile midfield covering the entire field of play. A total international stock ETF gives you ownership in thousands of companies all over the world. Investing solely in one country is a major unforced error. No single country's market stays on top forever. This fund is your hedge against home country bias, ensuring you're not missing out on the next global economic boom. It also provides a natural hedge against fluctuations in the US dollar, adding another layer of stability. Pillar 3, the defensive anchor. Example, BND. This is your rock-solid defense. A total bond ETF is your portfolio's shock absorber. It won't make you rich, but it is designed to stop you from becoming poor during a crash. During the 2008 crisis, while stocks plunged, a total bond fund held its ground. Its real job is to keep you stable so you don't make emotional mistakes with your growth investments. Bonds pay you a steady stream of interest, like a reliable tenant paying rent, providing income even when stock prices are falling. This stability provides the dry powder you need to buy stocks when they are on sale during a downturn. How much of each should you own? This is your asset allocation. It's the most important investment decision you'll make. For a younger investor with a long time horizon, an aggressive 90% stocks, 10% bonds allocation is a great starting point. For example, 60% VTI, 30% VXUS, and 10% BND. For a more balanced, moderate approach, you could choose a 70% stocks, 30% bond allocation. Example, 50% VTI, 20% VXUS, and 30% BND. The best allocation is the one that you can stick with year after year without panicking during market volatility. Your ability to stay the course is more important than finding a perfect percentage. Phase 3. Automation and acceleration. You now have the complete plan. This final phase is about making it effortless and putting your journey into overdrive. First, and most importantly, automate everything. Your emotions are your portfolio's greatest enemy. Automation removes your impulsive brain from the equation. Set up automatic transfers from your bank account to your investment account every payday. Then create automatic recurring investments into your 3 ETFs according to your chosen allocation. This set it and forget it strategy is the single most effective habit for building long-term wealth consistently. Second, rebalance once a year. Think of this as an annual tune-up for your portfolio. Your allocation will naturally drift as some assets grow faster than others. Once a year, simply sell a bit of what has performed well and buy a bit more of what has underperformed to return to your target percentages. This disciplined action forces you to systematically sell high and buy low, the very definition of smart investing. Finally, the most powerful lever you have on your journey to the first $100,000 is your savings rate. At this stage, how much you save is far more impactful than your investment returns. Compounding is like a giant snowball, but it needs a large base of snow to start rolling. Your savings rate builds that base. Someone saving $500 a month will take over 10 years to hit $100K, even with good returns. Someone saving $1,500 a month can get there in under 5 years. Your savings rate is your timeline. Relentlessly focus on increasing the gap between your income and expenses. This is not a passive game. This is you actively choosing to build your future faster. And that is the playbook. It is a clear, 3-phase journey that removes luck and complexity from the equation. Build your foundation. You get your financial house in order, creating a base of stability and control. Construct your engine. You invest consistently in a simple, globally diversified 3 ETF portfolio, maximizing tax-advantaged accounts. Automate and accelerate. You make the process effortless and supercharge your progress by focusing on the one thing you can control completely, your savings rate. The journey from zero to your first $100,000 is the most challenging, but it's also the most important. It is where you forge the habits and build the critical mass of capital that will allow the incredible power of compounding to take over your financial life. The journey to the next $100,000 will be dramatically faster and more exciting. You now have the blueprint. It isn't a secret. It's a system for building a life of freedom and choice. A system that is proven, simple, and now yours to execute. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This playbook is your first step. Take it now. Thank you for investing your time with me today. If this guide provided you with clarity and value, please show your support by liking the video and subscribing for more straightforward financial content. Now go and build your future.